right, now you can't say this is scripted.
Did MrBeast fake his version of Squid Game? I'm a qualified body language analyst, and in this video we're going to be determining if that video was rigged. Let's take a look.
Welcome to the final game of Beast Games. So I think you guys can piece together what we're about to play.
Musical chairs.
Musical chairs, yeah. Let's test my hypothesis. Raise your hand if you know how to play Squid Game. Exactly.
So the way we're going to find out if the game was rigged is by determining if the participants shown here are actually genuinely nervous and apprehensive about playing the game. Now they should be worried that if they mess up, they will lose $450,000, which would make anyone nervous and cause them high levels of stress. Now in our brains we have what's called a limbic system, which regulates and controls our response to stress, and it makes us do visible non-verbal cues that can be picked up by someone like me. These are called pacifying behaviors and are given off when we're very stressed or under intense pressure. This guy rubs his face and this guy scratches his neck, which are all common pacifying behaviors. Also, two people have their hands in their pockets and this one has his hands on his hips. The hands in the pockets are given off by submissive people who want to be non-confrontational, showing that they're feeling threatened. We put our hands away when faced with a stressor, as our hands are what we use to defend ourselves. By putting them away, we give off the signal that we're submissive and aren't challenging the stressor. The hand on the hips is a power pose, the opposite of the hands in the pockets, and shows that they're trying to stand up to the threat or stressor. This pose is also scientifically proven to increase the levels of confidence and reduce the levels of cortisol in the brain, which helps lower our anxieties. Overall, these guys are showing strong signs of nervousness and stress toward the challenge, which indicates that they're being genuine.
That's why we're doing musical chairs instead, because we're not Korean. Start circling. Start the music. Carl, you can stop it whenever you want. Carl, do not look. Chris, don't look. Carl isn't looking, so we can't be biased. All right, let's see what happens. Oh! Oh, he got it.
I got more, man.
Yeah, he's way more. I'm sorry about that. Oh, no.
Sorry, bro.
Bring the coffin over here. Hop on in the coffin. He has officially been eliminated and 5 remain. This chair is now gone. Carl, start the music. Okay. You have full free. Oh. Oh, no. Hold on. No more moving. Come over here, Tariq.
Guy, why'd you get
up? He had it.
Nah, he had it. He had it.
At least he is honest. Oh my gosh. And while they're coughing him up, play the music.
Sorry to interrupt, but if you are enjoying the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button, as it really does help the channel out. Thanks. The guy who's eliminated here sticks out his tongue and tenses his mouth slightly. When stress, anger, or frustration builds up in our system, we begin to shake, as that's part of the survival mechanism. Shaking helps us avoid predators, as we're already moving and can quickly escape. The same reason why a fighter bounces around on their feet. He sticks his tongue out and tenses his mouth as a way to combat the muscle shaking and tension caused by the stress that he's going through. Maybe he's feeling a bit of anger here also. Again, it points toward this being genuine, as he's clearly going through real emotions here. He also does what's called a grounding behavior. He bends down and rests his hands on his legs, lowering his posture. Grounding behaviors are a sign of low confidence and insecurity, but the fact that he also lowers his posture shows that he's not actively feeling the need to defend himself. Lowering your posture is also a sign of submission and someone being non-confrontational. We wouldn't be doing this if we were feeling scared of attack, so he's feeling relieved but also very insecure and lacking in confidence.
Okay, the music has begun. $456,000 on the line. It's about to happen at any second. Oh, man.
Oh, you said.
Oh, no! Wait.
He said early.
Carl did not stop the music. Bring out the coffin. I'm gonna have to pop it. Man, that's such a sad way to go out.
It was a great journey. I loved it. It was so fun.
Hop on in the coffin. All right, now you can't say this is scripted.
I agree with MrBeast here. The guy who's eliminated here exhibits what's called bruxism. He grinds his teeth together, which is again a way our bodies respond to the high levels of stress. When our muscles shake and tense up, this is very visible in the jaw, and we bite down as a result of it. It's one of the most visible signs of pain and stress, again pointing toward this being genuine. He also does what's called a distancing behavior. He looks away from MrBeast. He's basically trying to get away from the situation by drawing his attention away from the fact that he's been eliminated. He then tenses his mouth, which we know is another sign of stress. These are all very, very difficult to fake, and even the best of actors find this much detail difficult to reproduce.
Good luck. Okay, the music has started. 3 people, 2 chairs, 1 must go. Oh. Keep it moving. No, you gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Oh, no!
Yes! They were against me. They were against me,
Oh
bro.
my God.
They plotted on me.
You have been eliminated. Open up the coffin. Thank you for coming out, man.
Spot it? This guy tenses his mouth and also sticks his tongue out whilst also avoiding eye contact with MrBeast. More genuine emotions being shown here. Every human on the planet does these behaviors, and they are super easy to spot with a little bit of practice, and can help you massively in life.
No problem.
Yeah, I loved your energy. At the start of this video, we had 456 people, and now we're down to these 2.
Yeah!
Okay, I'm gonna take this chair right here. You guys gotta keep moving the entire time. No stopping and hovering. This will determine which one of you wins 456 grand. Carl, kick the music on. Hey, let it play a little bit, Carl. Let's let him soak in it. Carl's not looking at them. He has no idea where they are on the chair.
Somebody's gonna get $456,000 because you paused the music.
Oh boy. Oh, this is the intensity. When will he pause it? When's he gonna pause it? Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh, no. Yes! Yes! You okay? Oh my God!
Carl tenses his mouth here. He knows he's deciding who gets the money based on when he pauses the music. This again is our response to high levels of stress and shows that even the people running the game are incredibly nervous and stressed for the participants. If this was scripted and they knew who would win, I wouldn't expect to see this detailed piece of body language. The guy who loses also does a grounding behavior, showing the exact same body language as the guy who was eliminated before. He's trying to give himself support when he's totally lacking in confidence.
If it makes you feel better, I'm gonna give you $10,000 for coming in second place.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
And with that 079, you just won $456,000 and officially won the very first Squid Game in real life ever. Congratulations on winning. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. You have 7 days to win $10,000. And obviously, massive shout out to the creator of Squid Game. We took huge inspiration from the show, and I genuinely appreciate you. Goodbye.
The guy who wins jumps around and can't stop fidgeting. This is also a response to stress. Stress is both positive and negative, and both good and bad things can cause us to experience it. He jumps around and fidgets as his body is filled up with adrenaline. He now feels comfortable to release that stress that had built up in him this whole time, and that's why we see this burst of energy here. Everything is on point and genuine here. MrBeast did not fake his Squid Game in real life video, and if anyone tells you that he did, they haven't got a clue what they're talking about. Goodbye.